Douglas for Adventures of a Sailor Girl, feeling very tall this morning on Warrior One next to my good mate Clarkey. Hello.
Hello.
Hello, how are you this morning?
Good, really good, thanks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The forecast looks good for you guys?
Yeah, I think, it's hilarious, right? We always think it's going to be a southerly, you're going to, have to beat our way there, and, even clouds is like, wow, it's another year, and a great year, it could be a record-breaking year, I've never, as we do as strategists and tacticians and, routers, you sort of look at the weather and you're like, the last couple of days, it's all been very aligned, looks very stable, looks very quick, and, now it's like, you start thinking of all those things that you don't normally think about, particularly North Americans, like, how are we going to jibe this boat in 40 knots, if it does get that windy off of Tasman, so it looks a bit spicy at the end, but it looks like a glamour race.
Oh, that's going to be fantastic. And the Warrior One team has gone from strength to strength. I knew this team and owner when it was an XP44. That's the last time it did this race. Now it's a TP52. She's grown a little bit. There's some amazing sailors like yourself on board. Canadian on an American team boat, but, that's all good.
Hey, if I was waiting for Canadians to do this race, I would not be here, would I?
No, you wouldn't. But we love you for it all the same. So, I mean, the team is fantastic, and how are they going?
It's good. We've had an awesome 5 days of prep. As I said in our sort of debrief yesterday, I don't think I felt as prepared for a race, particularly on this program since I've been on board the boat. We've just had that opportunity of just being able to tick lots of boxes and tick them twice and some of them 3 times. And, we're sorted. It's good. The crews come together. We got a couple extra people that we haven't sailed with before, some new faces, and either we chose wisely or they're very good, but they just kind of just slid into it, right? Just like they were natural.
That's perfect. And the last time you did this race, was that with Wizard or Comanche? Because I've lost count.
I'm not like a Noel Drennan, I've only done 5 of these. Last one was with Wizard. With
Wizard, yeah. And I think the last time I saw you was Newport, Bermuda with Wizard, and then you've jumped on board with this team, and it's actually won a few races now.
Yeah, it has a nice little track record going, it's Chris Sheehan's awesome. He's got a very just, great attitude of work hard, but just be humble and, let your actions speak more than your words. And
the Larchmont Yacht Club way. Shout out to anybody from Larchmont. I think they all tend to be that way.
And I think as a team, we just let our actions speak, and we've been pretty fortunate to
Well, let's see what
jag a few, and let's see if it can continue.
How what's your rating like compared to boats like Caro or Celestial, who are sort of front runners in the TP52?
Well, it's funny how you mentioned those 2 boats almost on opposite ends of the rating spectrum. Caro owes us a good chunk, and then we owe a good chunk to Celestial. So, it'll be interesting to see, when you get into the meat of the race, where we're all kind of sliding in, and is it that indeed, like the rating says, or or are you looking in the rearview mirror, or are you being aggressive looking forward? It's sort of, I don't know, and the uniqueness for us, and at least Caro's come down and done, and a Hamo and has gone against the Australian boats. We have no idea.
Yeah.
Right? Like, we literally don't know what to expect. So, the interest, the good part is that, and I think it happens all the time anyway. It's now set in stone. You can't change anything. You can't control anything but what you do. So, your cards have been dealt, and you look at your hand and you hope it's a good one.
That's why I think we love sailing, Clarkey, because you've got all these variables, but all you can control is your own performance on the day, and just go with it.
Yeah, exactly. So, let's just hope that we drew a hand of aces.
Fingers crossed for you. So we'll keep you posted on the progress of Warrior One, but I think it's time for you to head to the official briefing. We're already up to that point in this regatta already. It's gone so quickly. 2 sleeps till Boxing Day.
And I'll make sure they're long sleeps.